Hello and good afternoon, friends. Today, our task is to discuss the abolishment of standardized examination in Malaysia. So, each of us have to represent one of the six thinking hats. Remember, share your ideas based on your role. Okay, let's start with Luqman, the white hat.
Okay, thank you, Akil. Based on the facts, Malaysia already abolished UPSR in 2021 and PT3 in 2022. According to Ministry of Education, the aim is reduce exam-oriented learning and encourage more holistic to the student. Statistics also show before this, many students suffer from stress and even had problems during exam season. In countries like Finland and Singapore, they are also moving toward more school based on assessment.
Honestly, when I hear this, my feelings are mixed. I feel happy because I remember how stressful exam were. Students often feel nervous, cannot sleep, and sometimes even cry before exams. Without exams, students can feel more relaxed and enjoy.
Yes, it's true.
You guys agree?
Yes.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I feel worried because parents may not trust the system and students might feel less motivated.
I agree with Mr. Amirul, right? From the negative side, abolishing exam can bring some risk to students. Without exams, some students might not take their studies seriously. They may think no exam, no problem, so they will be chill, like nothing happened to them. Yes. Another issue is fairness. Fairness. Exam give a standard measure about across group. Without them, how do we compare? Yes. Some school may be more lenient, others stricter. This can cause inequality. Yes.
That's true. But let's look at the bright side. With no exam, students are free to learn in a more meaningful way. They can explore art, sport, and creative projects. Teachers can also focus on teaching skills like problem solving, teamwork, and communication.
Yes. What's
Not
that?
just drilling exam question, students can discover their real talent.
Exactly. I think we can replace exams with continuous assessment.
What's that?
For example, students can do project, presentation, and even community work.
Wow.
Imagine students working in teams to solve a real problem. Like recycling project or science experiment.
Nice one.
Nice. I like.
All of this can help to show their creativity and critical thinking, not just memory. Okay, we can also use digital portfolios where students upload their work online.
Yeah, that is so interesting, man. In fact, some schools in Malaysia already try project-based assessment, and the feedback was been positive. But we also need training for the teacher so that can be accessed fairly.
Yes. And emotionally, I think students would feel more confident. Instead of being judged by one exam, they are judged by their effort throughout the year. That feels more fair to me. More fair to me.
Yes. But
Why?
don't forget, some parents might also complain about this. Without exam, how can they know if their children are ready for higher education? There is also the rise of bias if only teachers grade their student.
Maybe, but I believe parents will be happy too if their children are less stressed. They can see their children developing more soft skills like leadership and creativity. That is a big benefit for the future.
In addition,
Oh.
we can also combine both systems.
Wow.
No big exam, but maybe a small test
More test lah.
to check the student understanding.
Yes, like UASA.
Like quiz.
Yes.
Quiz.
That
Standing
would-
quiz.
Yes.
I
What's
really
up?
like standing
What's up?
quiz. I really like standing
Yes.
quiz.
You guys familiar with it?
Yes,
Yeah.
I always.
That way, students still prepare, but without extreme pressure.
Oh, good suggestion, Amir.
Yes.
So far, we have heard facts, feelings, risks, benefits, and creative ideas.
Yes.
So, let me summarize.
Summarize. Right.
In conclusion, abolishing exam has both positive and negative impacts. So, the key is finding a fair balance so students can learn happily but still be assessed fairly. Okay? Thank you everyone. So this is the end of our discussion.
Yes. Bye bye.